Hey basket makers, back again with another video. Okay, so this video is going to be about my Victoria's Secret robes. Um, I usually do 6 robes, 612, give or take robes for Valentine's Day, because usually I do 6 with Victoria's Secret and then 6 with Bath and Body Works. I do like to give a large variety of stuff so you can appeal to different price points. Um, Usually I have some kind of like spa slippers, but with these Victoria's Secrets, I ordered in some of the house shoes. Again, on semi-annual sale. I don't know if they have this in right now, but I'm going to show you a finished one, and then we're going to build one together. So this is a Victoria's Secret robe. It is that plum. I have the Velvet Petals Luxe, 2 pieces. I have a candle in that plum shade. I have on this side, I have some truffles as a chocolate, and then I have this real pretty rose. Oh wow, this is a, what is it, pennies flower. I got this Christmas clearance from Michael's. It is like a 2-part pack, and I decided instead of doing like a cider, which is what I usually do, some kind of small sparkling rosé, which really would have been pretty with this because it's like a mauve, to do something that I had on hand. Just a FYI, if you know you're going to be doing ciders, sparkling roses, any of those sparkling ciders in your, especially if you're going to be doing small, because I would have did a small one with this one in a wine glass. But if you can, try to get it before New Year's. Like if you know in December, like I knew, but I didn't have time to get out and go hit some stores. Because what happens is because of the new year, everybody's picking up these drinks and ciders, and it take a minute for them to get them back in. Especially now, after everything that's going on, shipping takes so much longer than what it used to. So because of that, I will always say plan accordingly. So then that way you won't be, if that's what you particularly wanted in that, then you will have what you need. But I improvised today. And what I did is one of those uh, powerful, what is this, electric facial cleansing brush. I did the wipes. I did a facial wash, and I did a facial cream. And because they're all in those colors, that tied everything in. And then on the back is also the house shoes. Again, I like to take my stuff down so I can kind of lock it in place. I don't necessarily shrink wrap all my gift baskets, because I be trying to move fast, especially when I only got like 30 days to get ready for Valentine's, okay? I was moving slow. The positive is because I did Christmas, I try to do a lot of my gifts like this. This can go into the next holiday. If it don't sell at Valentine, it's already ready for Mother's Day, okay? So look at some gifts like that. I do not make all my gifts with bears for Valentine. I try to make sure that is universal to whatever I'm doing, so it can move from one holiday to another, and I don't have to constantly be touching it unless I am, changing out the bag because the bag has gotten wrinkled up and stuff like that from transport. Okay, but this is like the finished look. Again, Victoria's Secret, all the pieces except for this. Of course, some chocolate and rose. Y'all, this is so pretty. I wish, it's like a Christmas tree. Sometimes when you're making baskets, everything don't translate over. But the color of this robe is just amazing. I mean, this color is just so pretty to me. And then match it up with, this came from Dollar Tree, I talked about these buckets and pails. So I hope this is an idea that maybe you can duplicate. It doesn't have to be a Victoria's Secret robe. I have showed you on my channel in videos where I've gotten robes from Family Dollar. It does the same thing. Recreate the idea if you want. What I do like to do, and I'm going to take this moment to go ahead and explain that, is everybody can't afford the large gift. And what you can do sometime, instead of overthinking, like, oh, what can I put here? What can I put there? Or so repetitious with like the same stuff. What you do is, it's like, I sell this facial concept by itself in another gift basket as a small basket concept. So that way someone who said, oh yeah, my mom liked to take care of her face, they will get this, right? And then I do sell robes with maybe like a body wash or lotion, something like that, without house shoes, or even with like some inexpensive slides, what I call spa slippers that you can get at Dollar Tree. You can do that as well. Where there's a will, there's a way. People wear what they like. I wear my Family Dollar robe every day. Okay? And the ones at Family Dollar have where the what do you call it, your string that wraps around your waist is already sewn in, so you never lose that string, because I always lose them. And like, where's my string to my robe? So saying that this can be recreated on a cheaper scale, and you can get good money. Okay? So if you want to see how I made this basket, keep watching. So the first thing we're going to do, of course, is always remove labels. As far as this, because I don't know why it just don't look good at the bottom of the thing, but it's not like somebody's like necessarily looking down. Now, this is going to be some noise. And, well, before I get started on that, labels, I'm going to show you the product, okay? So we're going to do the Victoria's Secret slippers, Victoria's Secret robe. We're going to do the Victoria's Secret lotion and the Victoria's Secret spray. We're going to do some truffles. And we are going to do a gorgeous flower. Again, you see all that glitter, iridescent. Oh, it's so pretty, y'all, when you see it close up. And we are going to do a plum small candle. And we are going to do the Power Facial Electric Face Wash, the facial wipes, the facial wash, and the facial cream, okay? Now, I'm going to take this and the tag, and I always just fold that back. And then I'm going to show you another thing just to make it look more clean line. And then this little part, I cut off, so it just looks better to me. You don't have to do it. It ain't mandatory. It just looks better to me. Okay, so now, remember I also said that hold on to your bags and stuff when you're out shopping. And these bags can become your stuffing too. I'm going to use it to stuff this. And the reason I'm using it up under something as well. I'm going to use the crate. So this way, this helps me. So all bags, especially if you use like any paper or tissue, will start sinking over time. So this helps me to be able to, like I said, make me be able to feel it. So so it could keep it from sinking. Then I'm going to take a pink tissue. And all I'm doing is like this. This one sits a little higher than the other one, but that's okay. It's all still going to work to the good. I'm going to take some of my cello sheet. Remember, I got this from Hobby Lobby. And I don't always put shreds on everything, so you can use cello as well. Some stuff I use shreds, some stuff I just use cello. Especially with the bigger bags. Okay. So, so, this is the end result. And now, we are going to take the robe out. And usually I always try to place that first. Now, I noticed because I have this one a little higher than the other one, sometimes how you place it. I don't even know what box I used in that one. I was moving fast, y'all. But because you do, I always place my biggest piece first and lock that in, and then that way I can go from there. So, this is going to be like right here. Okay, and I'm going to stick the tags inside. And can I take it off? Yeah, you can. You know, it's up to you. But I just leave it on because sometimes, you know, especially if it's a man shopping and they don't really necessarily know true size, they can always take it and do an exchange for the item that they really need. Okay. And then on the back, I'm going to put the house shoe. Now, again, remember I said this particular box set up higher than my other box. So my house shoes sit a little lower than that. And I try to use the same little robe piece, how they got it. So when I lock it in, so it's not necessarily on the robe, it's actually sitting on the strap. Okay, so far that's that. Then on the back is the house shoes. So if you the front, remember I said it's gonna look a little different because of how the setup is. Almost like the robe is sitting up a little on a pedestal versus how it really needs to set. So I'm gonna make some exceptions to the rule. So I didn't want to walk downstairs to the basement and get my box of boxes. I was thinking that maybe I could just, you know, make it work for what I had. You know, make it work with what I had upstairs. So, all I'm doing is, as you see, and I'm going to stuff a little more stuffing down in there so that it sits up higher, okay, because it is sitting down a little too low on this side. So I'm going to take some cello and I'm going to put it right there. Because then, like I said, you got to make adjustments, you know, with what you have on hand. So let's see if that sits better. Yeah, see that sits much better. Now see on the other one where it was leaning more, and it was leaning more because the rope was more down on the level of that. This, is not. So I'm gonna just show you right quick what I did right there. So now that's there. I put the flour there. Oops, sorry y'all. And then the chocolate there. That's because I haven't locked it in. I just wanted to make sure it was gonna fit before I lock it in and use in case I needed to bring some more, put some more cello in there. Okay, so then the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm adding in the back part. I'm gonna turn it around so hopefully y'all can see it as well. Okay, adding in the back part, which is the facial wipes, I'm sticking a piece of tape on the back of here, so I can stick that to there. Okay, and I'm using a heavier tape because the other tape I had was just a little small thin tape. It was slipping. So this is the last piece that I need to lock down, and then I'm gonna tape it down. Then I'm gonna just bag it up. There we go. All I did again is added the tape. Okay. And you gotta work with it, y'all. You don't, so you can get everything to stand how you want it. Okay. And then to add this piece back in. And on this one, I had to actually turn the candle sideways because it ain't always easy, y'all. Sometimes we make it look easy, but it ain't always easy. Especially when you're trying to get everything to sit. Okay, so I did this one just like that. But it is going to be instances, and I want you to use me as an example. It is going to be instances where they're not going to be jammed up exactly like the other. And that's because of some kind of stuffing. That's why I try to make sure that all the ones that I'm using are like my stuffing, that I have enough of the same, especially, for all 6. So they can look exactly the same. Because my eyes, for me, it's like, I'm like an assembly line. I like all 6 of mine look exactly the same. Every 6 that I do exactly the same. So I am stepping out of my comfort zone as far as doing multiple different this, that, and the third. And I don't mean multiple, like, if I'm doing robes, you're going to see all plum robes. All 6 of my robes are going to be plum. But this Valentine, I'm gonna do 2 plum. I'm gonna do 2 black. I'm gonna do 2 white with maybe pink or mauve or something like that. So that's, you see what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to give multiple options within one concept, multiple colors, because people like different things. You're gonna have your red lovers, your blue lovers, your this lovers, and that. So I'm trying to give multiples. They're gonna sell, but I still want to try to make sure I give as much variety as I possibly can. Okay. So this is that. Turn it around. House shoes. And then this is the facial cleansing set. They got some chocolates. They got their flour. And they got their 2 pieces of Victoria's Secret and a candle, as well as their robe, as well as their house shoes. So that is all for this video. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments down below, and I will check you out in the next one. Bye.